Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is John, the CIO and founder of VSHR Group. For you who are new, check out in the description section. You can know more about me, but let's focus about today because today we found a really exciting topic to talk about. Today I'm talking about you are a university student or even in high school grade right now, or even going to college, or even you're going to do an MBA degree or master level degrees. I'm going to tell you how you can make the best use of your time, so which can really help you to become successful. I will tell you total 8 things, one by one, 8 things, and if you could use all these 8 tips in your university life, you will be really thrive right after the university degree, or finishing your high school, or finishing your master degree. You want that, right? So what are you waiting for? Let's get started.
After working like last 15 years in IT field, this is what I realized. What is IT? Yeah. Sure. Make it happen. Thank you. So let's give a big hand to these student leaders to bring the training to you. Why don't you give a big hand to them?
Number one, I'm gonna tell you all this 8 thing. Before I even start the number 1, I want to tell you this. All of the 8 is I want to give you my practical thing. So number 1 is about go to class on learning. So there's a lot of people talk about, John, what you really did, what are things you really do correct, which can make you one of the youngest CIO in Southeast Asia, and which can make you CIO at the age of 31, and the way you grow your career, where you pursue a completely different region compared to your friends, and which is university mates and different region, and you build a different kind of career. And I will tell you, this is the thing really work for me, is go to learn. University is a place to go to learn, not to go just for grades. So until grade 12, I always pushed myself to be in the top of the classes. I tried to get every possible grades possible for me. So I get in grade 12, my score was 5 out of 5. So I was like 0.1%. Of the whole country merit list. That gave me that my dream, which I studied to study in computer science and engineering with a full scholarship. So I get into the school, and then what happened on this one is I realized that I have been quite tired about studying for only grades. I want to study because I want to learn. I want to enjoy the knowledge rather than I just cram the knowledge. And that's really helped me out to really understand the whole of computer science and engineering, and so I'm paying a lot of attention to the courses I really like. I really didn't really pay attention to the courses I did not like, and that's really helped me to figure out what is my key competency and strength, and the thing I really like about it really helped me to get better about it as well too. So here's the point: go to the university means you go to learn, not just paying attention to the grade. But doesn't mean that you fail and have a poor grades. Doesn't matter. Even I do that one, I got a first class in my CGV university. I was not at the top tier students in my university, but I still got a first class. So that's you gotta learn to enjoy, but not to just mean learn means you're gonna be failing some other subjects. You need to pass. I never fail in any courses in university as well too. So don't fail the exam. Don't get it wrong. Go there to learn to enjoy, but make sure that you never fail, and you don't have at least not second, at least not less than first class. So you gotta be in the first class and make sure that you never fail and you enjoy the learning. So it's not about ignoring completely, but spend more time the things you really like more. That's the first point. Number 2, use what you have learned. It's gonna be a significantly value. So one of the things is about the university I have learned computer science and engineering. So there's a lot of presentation was there, and there was a lot of assignments about software engineering. So these are one of the I mean, there's a software engineering and system engineering and different kind of engineering, but among them I like the one is software engineering. And I realized that I really like this subject is software engineering, and because software is something basically controlling everything. Software is something needed on top of hardware so it can really works. Like an example, to use a computer, right? Operating system, the software is Windows or Mac, whatever it is, or at the phone, it's dictated by another operating system, Android. So software is basically taking over everything, and I really like software, and the software engineering is the key. So what I've done, I want to use it. How can I do it? So the whole thing's come into this one. I paid for an internet connection. I will tell you, back that time, my university dorm didn't have an internet connection. So I paid my own money to get an internet connection. And it was a wireless internet connection from a phone operator company. And I used this one in my desk. And what I used to do is I go to different websites, and I used to, that time there was a Yahoo Messenger time. So I used the Yahoo Messenger and chat groups, talk to as many as possible, different people, different countries, students, and try to see that what kind of volunteer projects they are working on, what kind of opportunity they are thinking about. I create friendships with them, and I also talked about it too. So that really helped me to talk about multiple projects about software engineering. So I start to volunteer them, and that really helped me to practice. I volunteered, practice, but that lead to the other thing in my life, in the university life, I will tell you, because I'm coming to this point. So I started using it, which I really like, which is software engineering, through a Yahoo Messenger friend, so you can understand how it is. I spent a lot of time talking to a lot of people in internet at that time, through Yahoo Messenger, and then that really gave me the opportunity and teach me how to connect people and build friendship over internet. And that really let me connect more people who can talk about internship and opportunity in this one. And I started doing that one, and I volunteered it. I didn't ask for any money because I want to practice what I have just learned and what I really liked about. This is the Success Booster card time. So question of the day: what is your key takeaway of this video so far? Go ahead and comment below the answer. We'll love to see what is the key takeaway. Science said that when you take up a key takeaway and note it down somewhere, you had a 35% chance to be actually doing it in your life to make it value out of it, which is amazing, right? But hang on, 35% is not enough. You need more, and this is the way I'm going to tell you how you can really make it happen. When you make a set of action, a plan that goes to from 35 to 91%, you can really make it happen in your life. So here we go. So from the key takeaway, what is the key action plan you're going to take, which is you learn from the video to your life, make a plan and commit it in publicly and commit into it. And that's what's going to make sure that you got 91% read that is going to really happen to you. You will be able to make it happen and successfully achieve your goal. And here's the last possible hack. When you announce something, a plan publicly, your 91% goes to 94% to really make it happen in the real life. So go ahead and comment below your plan in the video sections. We would love to see your plan, and we are 100% reply every comments in our channel. So we're going to see your plan, we're going to comment it, we're going to give you a feedback, and we're going to consult you to help you to make your plan to a reality. And that can go to up to 100% reality happens to your life. And that's how you get your action, key takeaway to action plan to success to your life. And you know what? We're all sitting down here to help you and celebrate your success with you. So what are you waiting for? Let's go back to the video, finish it, and we're looking forward to see your action plan. And let's make it happen to your life, because you can do that, right? All the best. Don't forget to make your plan, okay? Don't forget to make your plan. See you soon. Number 3, knowing the difference, what you cannot and you don't like. So what I figured out that there is some certain subjects, certain topics, certain projects at university life I don't like. So basically I just wanted to avoid it, right? And what I have done is, the thing I don't really like, I try to figure out how I can make sure that I have an acceptable knowledge so I can pass the course without getting in trouble by failing or getting a poor grade. I can just pass it. But the other segment of this one, which I cannot, there is a lot of things I cannot, but I really like. So I really focus on those things as well too, and turn it to my knowledge, turn into my experience, turn into talk to other people who are really good at it, searching in the internet, try to figure out the answer. Back then, internet has so less content. That time, just Facebook was just launching when I was a university student. There was a time of social media is about Friendster, which is extinct. You probably never heard about Friendster. I use Friendster. I would be quite curious actually. After the video, I'm gonna Google it in my computer and see that what is the status of Friendster. Do I still have the account? I actually even forgot what is the idea of my Friendster too. So this is the thing. It's about the thing I don't really cannot. I try to talk to the people who can and who knows. I try to figure it out and try to build those skill set inside of me, because I like what I cannot, so I can find an answer to do how to do it. So that's you need to know very clearly what you don't like and what you cannot. What you don't like, make sure that you can pass those things with a grade because you have to pass the exam anyway, because you cannot fail. You don't drop out in university too. And then you can find out your passion and energy and interest to figure out the thing you cannot. Number 5, use the break time. So there will be a lot of breaks time. I mean, I have to tell you that as soon as you get out of universities, the life is completely different. A lot of students will say that one, oh my God, it's so busy, so many exams, I hear it, it's so tiring. But I have a bad news for you if you're a student and you're thinking that one. I was exactly like you when I was in university. I think, oh my God, just too much work, too much study. When I can go to work. And actually, when you go to work, you will be a lot more busier. That time you will be solving series of problems. Every day will gonna be your exam. That's the thing I will tell you. Every day at work will be your exam. If you're at home at school, you take the exam one time in your semesters, midterm and final term, and quizzes. When you go to work, every day is your exam, and you have to pass that one. If you fail, you have in trouble in your jobs. Or if you fail, you have problem in your entrepreneurship life. You don't make any values, or if you don't have any incomes, and then it doesn't go anywhere. So I use this break time to learn new things. So there was like semester breaks on my time. There was almost 2.5 months was semester break. At the end of the year, I had a long holidays. I used to try something, learn new things. I tried to figure out how to use the internet in a better way. So one semester I used how to use the internet better way, because I didn't know how to search good information in the internet better way. So I learned that first one. Second one, I learned about how to do Visual Basics programming language, which was not about my computer science subject was teaching. They was teaching about more about C++, which I hated it. C++, okay, I quite okay with that one because it has more organized. And I did a great assignment with the C++ as well too in my computer science engineering. But the thing I really liked about PHP and web development was a keen interesting thing for me. Oracle I really like, and one of these two are in my courses, because web development and Oracle was in my course, but Visual Basic was not in my course. But during my 2.5 months of break time after second year, I spent the whole holidays learn about Visual Basic, because I wanted to learn about how to design great UI/UX. And later on, I figured out that I can also do that in Oracle too. But that was one of the things I used, and that really helped, because when I was studying about those UI/UX, I started to take some videos. I started to learn about different kind of websites about how to create great UI/UX. And that really gave me that fundamental bites in my life and beats to understand about how to understand a great UX and why UX is so important as a quality assurance or as a user experience. And that really built me up. So that's why when you're a student at university, use your break time to learn. If you have your break time, use your time few days to relax, and then you should be crushing it down that time. Pick the things you really like that time, and as you are really liking and passionate about it, you can really punch it down and you can learn some really amazing thing out of it, and you should do that. Number 6, take internship. It's a game changer for me. I will tell you one of the thing. I think a lot of my even classmates doesn't know what I was actually doing, because a lot of my friends was thinking that why do I really get any internet connections when other people said everybody just using internet in the lab? Why do I need an internet 24/7 internet at my dorm? And there is a LAN connection. Why I don't use just LAN? I can just use the resource which is available in the LAN. The reason I was doing those internet connection was this. I got an internship actually, because I told you that I started to get volunteer projects. So when I started to do volunteer projects, I started to put in my CV, and I used the CV to apply at different places. I figured out that there's a multiple job website like JobDB was been very popular. So I went to create a profile in JobDB, and I also create a local job website too. I created a profile there, but main profile I created inside JobDB, which is for international. So I went their websites and go to the internships and start sending the CVs. Basically, I was sending a lot of CVs every day, and I picked up my first internships in India about software quality assurance, and it's changed my life. Because I figured out that is the time when I started doing internship. I figured out that that's something I really liked about, because I love creating something which can solve the problem rather than focusing about very details of creating something. I like to create something, solve a solution and problem. I like to merge them together and bind them together and make it happen. So quality control and quality assurance was such an important aspect on that factor. So that internships lead me to another internships, and then another internships. I had 3-4 internships I did, because they did not give me an employment, and I found another internships which gave me a little bit allowance. But actually, I was not looking for allowances. I was just looking for learning, and I want to look as the first internship I did for 4 months, and then they shut down the project. So I found another internship, and I doing that another internships, and there was like 6 months. Then they finished the projects, and then I found another internships. But me, actually, I never wanted to change. I wanted to stay in the same organization and keep learning as well too. But as they shut it down, so I had to move. But from you, as if you're a university student, find some organizations. If they have an internship, grab it and build on that one and turn into an employment on top of it. Then that means if you get into an organization, do an internship for 1-2 years or 6 months, or even 1 year, 2 years. So that's why the starting early is so good. If you're a first year student, start internship right now. So probably in third year, you can turn into an employment and you can have a side income. So like an example, most of the students, what they do, they try to get a side income by tuition. So a lot of my classmates was doing a tuition, but I didn't do tuition much that time, but I was doing internships, which did not give me money, but that really give me the skill set. And that internship really helped me to understand, to focus more about my communication skill. So I was speaking a lot of peoples in different countries, and that really helped me to understand different cultures and create a much more cosmopolitan mindset. So, which really helped me when I started going overseas and starting my expatriate life. So here's the point: do internship all the time. Do internship. There shouldn't be any moment for you not doing internship. For me, it changed my life, and this is one of the fundamental things helped me to become the youngest CIO of this country. Number 7, attend contests, as many as possible. And when now you are living in an era, there is so many contests happen. I have to tell you that this is something I really missed out. There is not much enough contest when I was a student, and I really wanted to do more contests, but I did not have enough opportunity to join the contest. It's actually also my fault too. Probably I just did not even give more focus to. I could have given more focus. I spent a lot of time playing games, which I did actually, but I could use this playing game time to find more contests and team up more people, connect more other university students, but I did not. So right now, you are living in an era which is like a much more better. Like even me, I myself organize a contest too for other university students. You don't know where to find a contest? Go to the Google, search Vietnam's amazing student, enter. Wherever you are in the world, in Vietnam or any country, you can join the contest. Go ahead and register yourself, and the next season, you have a contest to win something. At the same time, your universities and around your city, a lot of contests going on. Participate as many contests as possible, and that will really create something really practical thing. And more importantly, you will learn from other people, other contestants. You will fail, you win. You probably fail most of the time, but through the failure, you will see where you are, and you will have an energy, a gut feeling to improve yourself, and that's going to take you somewhere really good place. Number 8, make friends. Well, this is something I struggle a lot. So when I joined the university, my classmate was like a top students. They're really smart, but I just didn't know how to communicate with them better way. I didn't have a great interpersonal skill that time, and the reason I didn't have it is I didn't really pay attention into it, and I deep dive inside that I didn't want it to be so much have friends, but rather than creating more friends, I was so much busy doing on my own self in my computer, learning internships, doing my own things. But this thing, I realized that I could do a lot better. If I could go back to the university, I would definitely do this one, trying to do more friends. So that's why I'm telling you, right, if you're in university, create more friends, as many possible as friends. Not about just try to be a superstar and try to be a dancer or something else to create a lot of people knows you. It's two different things. Try to be a famous in university and try to have a lot of friends is two different things. If you're famous, doesn't mean that you have a lot of friends. Most of the I told you in this video, if you do just 5 things correct, you'll be very successful. For me, actually, I did like 5 or 6 or 7 of them quite well, and that really helped me to build my platform of success, being successful. And if you're in university degree, stop thinking about dropping out of university, because university degree will always give you an entry to your success path. So don't drop out. Stop those all BS, whoever giving it to your head. If you're in university and your family has the capability to fund your university degree study, do your best. Use these 8 tools so you can make the best use of your time, so you can prepare yourself for a big success as soon as you're getting out of the university. Because even you getting a university degree, it will be much more easier to build your own business, because you will have those things. You will have more skills. You're going to have much more people knows you, more friends, and you can get help from, you can get more support from them and be successful. So here's the one. Take these 8 tips, go ahead and use it and become successful. Hey, if you have any particular questions or any problem you're facing in university life, go ahead and comment below. I'd love to give an answer. In our channel, we give 100% answer. Any video comes to our channel, we definitely answer it, myself and my team. So you will definitely get an answer. The same time, if you have any particular question about any of the point or any sharing, any thoughts, go ahead and comment too. I'd love to hear your sharing and talk to you and probably have a conversation with you too. So here you go. You are in university or in college or in high school. You got these 8 tips. So now let's use it and turn into your success. All the best.